everybody, welcome to New Scars, come reviews on Files by Internet. If you guys want to see part 2 of important tips for a YouTuber, please stay tuned. Alright, so we're back for part 2. I realized that video was starting to get a little bit long, so long-winded, and so I was like, let me just do a part 2. I didn't realize, so I just thought about it, and I was like, let me just split this up because I don't want this to be an hour-long video, okay? Alright, so we're going to talk about being professional and protecting your brand, and we're also going to, and presentation, I left off with that as well. So protecting your brand. When I talk about protecting your brand, your channel is your brand. This is your brand. It's supposed to be your baby. This is something that you built from the ground up, okay? So what I mean by that is that you should not let anybody come in and tell you what to do with your channel. Whomever you associate with in your arena, or if you became friends with certain people, if you feel as though that they are not a well fit for you and in the YouTube world, then this is where protecting your brand comes in, okay? If certain people are doing certain things that you don't like, or whatever the case is, then que sera, sera to them. Peace out, okay? Sorry, but that's what it is. And that's what I say about ignoring. You have to just let some people go, because if it's destroying your brand or putting your name, a bad name, or whatever the case is, you have to let it go, okay? You don't want any negative energy around your channel, especially if it's going to be somewhat of a professional channel or something that you have been talking about. Also, your niche. Yes, I didn't talk about that. When you come on YouTube, you have to find some type of niche, or if you want it to be a variety channel, whatever the case is, finding your niche is basically something that you like to do, something that you consider probably a hobby, or whatever the case is. When I came on here, it was a hobby at first, but then it became, something that I really truly like to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a business, because you start doing certain things that you probably wouldn't have normally done if you didn't start your YouTube channel. So like me, I started making wigs. I did not know I was going to do that, but I do, and I do sell wigs on Etsy. So who would have known that I would have done that? You see what I'm saying? But when I started my YouTube channel, that's what happened, so you're basically have a business, and you're making another business, a business within a business, you know what I'm saying? And then you also do networking with other YouTubers, you know what I mean? And that's just basically what you do. You network with people that are, that whatever. So say if I'm in a natural hair world, I'm in natural hair world, I'm in, locks or whatever like that, I will network with certain people that I have common interest in, makeup and stuff like that. Collabs, that's where collabs come in. And that's what you do. You work with people that have common interests with you, or whatever the case is. And it's just basically a business exchange, you know what I mean? Their subscribers come to see you, my subscribers go to see them, and things of that sort. And that's how you grow your channels and things of that sort. Growing your channel professionally and nicely, that's what you have to do, or that's what you need to do, okay? If you don't want the riffraff or other people coming in there and doing all this other stuff, or whatever the case is, then you have to reevaluate yourself and your channel and see, okay, do I want this on my channel? Do I want to bring this audience to my channel? So whatever you put out on your channel, the audience is going to come for that, okay? So if you put drama on your channel, the drama people are going to come. If you put makeup or natural hair, those people are going to come, or your supporters or your friends, of course. But if whatever you're putting out, whatever you putting out, whatever's coming back. So really, it's basically your fault if you have certain people and you don't want them around you. Like, I don't know what's up. Look back at your channel and see why these people are coming here. And then when you pinpoint it, clean up your channel, and then loose ties with them. Because at the end of the day, you have to protect your brand. And that's what you have to do. And that's what I always do. I protect my brand. If I don't want to be associated with certain things that certain people do here on YouTube, I will bye. Okay? I'm protecting my brand. I don't have time for it. Okay? Like I said in my vlog, I am the one, if something happens to my channel, it's going to be because of me. Because of moi. Okay, I try to keep my channel as professional as possible. Yes, I have fun things and stuff and vlogs and stuff like that, but when it comes to certain videos like this and reviews and stuff like this, I like to keep it professional, because that's what I am, and that's how I was brought up as. Okay, so like I said, if it's people that I feel as though my channel or my whatever like that, no, peace, you gotta go, boo. Protecting your brand. That's what you have to do. Oh well, hard feelings is just oh well. Okay, sorry, que sera, sera. Okay, so that's just basically it about that. So yeah, so being professional and stuff like that. So, you know, finding your niche, and I know it's a lot of things that comes with YouTube and things of that sort. I don't want to put so much in this video, but I'm gonna come back probably like talk about collabs and network and stuff like that. I did a video like that, yeah. So I'll put that video down below. I did a video collabs and network and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically that's just basically it about that. You know, so just make sure that, you know, overall, you know, what I talked about, like your thumbnail, your lighting, your quality, your sound, background editing, presentation, being professional, protecting your brand, all of this all comes into play. Okay, it's really up to you as the individual. You control your channel. Nobody else controls your channel. You know what I mean? And that's just basically it about that. You don't want anybody coming to you and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, you get suggestions, you get recommendations, but you don't want the control, you know, whatever coming into your channel. So you do what you want to do, okay? So like I said, if you want your channel to be professional, you have to make sure that, you know, don't get mad at, you know, what subscribers are coming to you. You have to think, wait a minute, what am I putting out there for them to watch? So whatever you're putting out there, like I said, those are the people that you're bringing in. And the people that do come in, the new people, some new people that do come in to watch you, whatever like that, and they see that, and then your channel is supposed to be X, Y, and Z, they're not going to stay. They're going to leave. And you're going to end up with the same people because the newcomers or the new subscribers are not about that life. Or other people that probably followed you before are not about that life. So it's like you'll have that same crowd because that's what they want. But you have to broaden your horizons and you have to look further because YouTube is a big platform and it's becoming mainstream because we got celebrities coming in, you know, and it's just like, wow. And YouTube is changing like a lot. So it's like you gotta, you know, it's crazy, but you gotta keep up with it. I've been on YouTube for a while. And it's getting very saturated because there are a lot of newer YouTubers that's coming. And that's cool because YouTube wants the fresh faces and new faces. So basically, the question is to those of you that are out there, do you consider your channel a professional channel? Do you consider your channel something that you want to get exposure from? Because even though you don't have the most views as such and such or such and such, you know, you can get that exposure and somebody could pick you up and say, hey, I see your potential. Let me work with you. Bada, 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 and bam. That's just basically about that. You never know who's watching you. There are a lot of people that watch YouTube. Whatever title you put, whatever they type, if your video pop up or if it look catching to them, or if they watched 100 videos and they click on your video and like, this is the video that really explained to me what, and I've gotten that. I've done crochet videos of it. I've gotten people say, your video was the best video. And you will get that, like I said, if you are dedicated and consistent. And that's what you have to be. Dedicated and consistent with your channel. And with your niche or what you're talking about. If you're about XYZ, let it continue to be about XYZ. Don't let it be about makeup, then you jump into drama, then you jump back into makeup, then you back to talking about somebody, then you back to that you see what I'm saying? Like that's just bad. If it's something that's fun or whatever like that, maybe you're doing a vlog or whatever the case is, that's something different. Because I introduced vlogs to my channel a while ago, and people like this. So showing you a piece of me into my life, you know, just a little bit of it. But you know, like if they see you doing that, you will lose people. Like especially if you're not about that. If you say that on your channel, that's like me saying I'm not about that, but I come out with a drama video. Like what? Wait, did you lie to us? You see what I'm saying? You know, I understand, like I said before, you can get into some drama being on YouTube because of the people that you interact with. Some of the people that you interact with, because sometimes you can't help it. But at the end of the day, nip that ish in the bud and move around and keep it moving. Don't stay there. Because once you stay there, then it'll be building up on top of building negative energy on top of negative energy, and you're just mainly stuck for a minute. You need to get out of that. So if you do hit drama on YouTube, quickly get out of that ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth losing your channel behind nonsense. And this is why I do what I do, and I do it well. Because I'm not having nobody else having the cause to lose my channel, having somebody else being the cause of my channel being gone. I want to be the cause of that because of what I did, not because of what Sally, Jack, and Jane did. I wish somebody would. But at any rate, so that's just basically about that. So if you're really serious about your channel, you know, just be consistent, do what you're supposed to do. And then, like I said before, if you have people that's trying to, you know, you're not for that. If you for that, then that's on you, whatever like that. Because if that's what your channel's about, cool. But if your channel is not about that, you have to stand on that. Stand on that and keep it moving and ignore the BS. When I say ignore, you have to totally ignore and put your blinders on and keep it moving. That's just basically about that. So those are some of the important YouTube tips that I wanted to share with you guys. Like I said before, I want to say one more thing. When you're building your channel, you know, just make sure that you know, don't stress yourself out. You know, if you need to take a break, take a break. You know, take a break, sit back, relax, and then come back. If you want to let your, you know, subscribees know that, hey, I take a break, or if it's a dire emergency or something like that, of course, you know, you don't want to be sitting here. But if you don't feel like filming, or if you don't feel like recording, don't. You see what I'm saying? That's how I be doing. If I don't feel like recording nothing, I don't. Because my facial expressions, stuff like that, will shine through, and my viewers will see like, oh, she's not doing well today. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sick, I'm not coming on here. If I got a cold, I'm not coming on here. No. But for everybody, it's different. So yeah, so that's basically it about that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Also, like with the equipment and stuff like that, you know, buy what you can. You know, I mentioned that in the first part of the video, but I just want to sum it up. You know, buy what you can with the equipment. I'm not saying to go out and buy a Canon T5i. I'm not saying that. You know, use what you can. But if you're really, really, really into your channel, invest in it. Invest in it as much as you can. Save. Or do what you got to do, you know, especially if you're serious and you like doing what you do. Okay, so I'm not telling you to spend $5,000 in one shot. That's not what I'm telling you to do, you know, at all. You know, do what's in your budget and do what you feel comfortable with doing, especially when you first start your channel. But like I said, if you got the coin, go ahead and do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the coin at the time. Okay, I had to build it up. I had to save up. You know what I'm saying? And then I was able to get the lights, camera, action. You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically about that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I am done. If you want more videos like this, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and definitely share this video with your family, friends, anybody, you know. All right, so that's basically it about that. So yeah, so thank you guys for taking the time out to watch part 1 and part 2. If you have not watched part 1, please please click the iCard above and and it's in the description bar below. And that's just basically it about that. So I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for your time. And if you have any questions, comments, please ask. Watching. Peace. Bye.